Hello everybody and welcome to my very first video under my new channel, Crush City Cards and Collectibles. I'm Wes and some of you may have followed me over to my new channel. So I wanted to do a little intro video and show you some of my favorite things from my personal collection. Of course, I collect Joey Votto, Tony Gwynn, Anthony Rendon, and Astros cards. Pretty much anything unique Astros that I can get my hands on. I'll take anything at this point. But I also collect lots of other stuff as well. I collect pro wrestling memorabilia as well, autographs, cards if you can find them, and things of that nature. So I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite cards from my collection, so we can kind of get an introduction up to what I like and what I have. And I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been so welcoming into this community. I started collect baseball cards at the age of probably 9 or 10, and that was in the mid 90s, and it wasn't quite the same as it is now. So I'm glad to be back, and everybody's been really great about welcoming and supporting and, getting cards that they may not need into, forever homes, as I call it. But I want to thank everybody for sort of inspiring me to sort of launch my own channel and provide some content and join this wonderful community. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started. So like I mentioned my PCs, but I want to show you guys a couple of my personal sort of like favorite non-PC cards that I have. So first up, I've got a sticker auto, Andrew McCutchen. I got this for free at a trade show at a local card store when I was about 25 or so. I sort of dabbled back into cards at the end of 2012 and early 2013. And I went to a trade show at a local card show in Reno, Nevada, where I was living at the time. And I won a pick of the litter, sort of go raid these boxes and take one card. At the time, Andrew McCutchen really wasn't as big as he is now, or as, he didn't have as good a track record. He's still a prospect here. At that point, I think he was really just sort of getting it going, and I believe he won an MVP not too long after. So I actually got this card for free, but this is a Bowman sticker auto of Andrew McCutchen, 2007. So not bad for a free card, and when I saw the auto, I kind of had to get it. Didn't know, what Andrew McCutchen would be at the time. I don't even remember when he won his MVP. But if you know, please let me know in the comments, and I'd love to get my facts straight on that. So that's a cool, nice little piece. One of my first cards when I dabbled back in when I was about 25 or so. Up next, I've actually got a Billy Beane on-card autograph from when he was with the Twins. I love this card because Moneyball really changed how I viewed baseball. And the book was really what took my love for baseball as a child and then turned it into overdrive and really brought me into the new kind of analytics era and really made me a bigger fan at that time. So I always loved the story of Billy Beane in Moneyball and didn't realize he was such a heralded prospect. So I got this off eBay back around the same time, 2013. I sort of dabbled back in for about a month or so. For about $2 off of eBay, and it's an on-card auto. As you can tell, Billy Beane didn't really have the greatest career, but I love the kind of sentimental value it brings to me, and also the impact that Billy Beane made on baseball goes beyond his playing career. And I felt that it would be always awesome to own one of his cards and to get an auto that's even better. So I like that one a lot. And then the third one from my sort of favorite non-PC cards is right when I got back in last year, I pulled this gold Pete Alonso rookie. And it's numbered to 2019, of course. But hey, these Alonsos are super hot right now. Love the way that gold looks in this 2019. I personally think it's better than the 2020. But yeah. How could you not like this card, especially right now? The Polar Bear's crushing it. I'm not a big fan of the Mets per se, but I like this card a lot, and it's really a big card right now. So that's another cool one. All right, so heading to my personal collections. Oops. So Tony Gwynn started off. This is a Topps Living set. Of course, if you're familiar with Topps Living set, they only do one run of these. And I went over some of them in my previous videos on my other channel. But I had to get my Tony Gwynn Topps Living set. Love the way it looks. And the fact that they're only going to make one run of these, I had to jump in as a collector of Tony. And then I've got a piece of the game. This is an authentic game used bat, Tony Gwynn. I believe this is a 2000. Yeah, a 2000 authentic game used bat. As a Gwynn collector, anytime you can get a piece of him, you got to try and get that. But I was actually given this from another collector in the hobby, and really made me one, have a lot of faith in humanity, but also see how wonderful this community is, and what can I do to get back in here and give back. I love Tony Gwynn. He's one of my favorite all-time humans, but also an incredible baseball player and man. Right now I'm kind of on the lookout for other stuff from him. Tony Gwynn basketball cards from he was at college, San Diego State. Kind of been looking for those, but yeah, got this game used relic, so really cool. Up next, I got Joey Votto. I've got his Topps Living set, of course, as well. Love that hand-drawn artwork, and just that really captures Joey Votto there. My favorite Canadian. And just a nice card to have. Once again, those short, limited runs of these, I had to pick one up in case something happened, and had to pay out the wahoo for it. And then I've got a Joey Votto Bowman Chrome. This is actually a 2002, so this is his debut card. He has no stats. He has actually some stats. I didn't know that for a while. But this is a 2002. He was drafted in 2002. So I believe this is a debut card because it actually lists him as a catcher. He, of course, converted over to first base. And he actually made his debut on my birthday in 2002. So very cool. And as a Votto collector, love to have that debut card. And I also like the look of these Chrome cards as well. And then I've also got Anthony Rendon. There's his Topps Living set, of course. As I've mentioned, got to grab those. And then I've got a number to 99. This is a Anthony Rendon relic auto. It's a sticker auto. So I got this off eBay as a single purchase, but it is numbered to 99. It was very affordable at the time. It was before he had his big World Series and won a World Series ring. So I had to jump on that, and it's a very awesome addition to my collection. I love Anthony Rendon. He's a great guy as well. From Houston, where I'm actually coming to you from as well, of course, with Crush City being the name of my channel. So had to jump on a Rendon, but that is a beautiful card. That's also a relic. It's actually probably, of all my cards, my personal favorite. Just love that guy as a hitter. Wish he didn't go to LA, but it is what it is. And then, of course, to wrap it up, I also collect Astros. So this is a Lance Berkman auto relic as well, and that is the K from his jersey. This is number 215. Very, very cool. A legendary Houston Astro. I grew up watching this guy. Love the Big Puma a lot, and I got this in a trade with another collector. He was looking for some Trouts, and I just so happen to have a couple Trouts, and I'm not really a Trout collector. I understand that they are, very high valued and stuff, but for me, I would rather somebody else who's really going for it in their PC for Trout to have it. So he traded me this and a few other things for a couple Trouts that I had, a relic, and just a couple other parallels that I had just happened to snag along the way. So love that card a lot. I didn't even know it was an auto at first, but you can kind of see it there now. But very cool card, and I love the relic autos, the kind of dual purpose of those. So there's a big Puma for you. And then to wrap up my personal kind of favorites of my PCs, I have a Lance McCullers Jr. On-card autograph. I believe this is 2012. Yeah, so this is his prospect card, Panini. Yeah, see, he got some rookie stats there. But on-card autograph of Lance McCullers Jr., numbered to 412, if you can see it in there, in his high school uniform at Jesuit High School there in Florida, where he went. I had another collector that I was speaking with here on YouTube who pulled a Lance McCullers auto, David M. So David, if you're watching, this is that Lance McCullers card that I was talking about. And it's a beautiful card. That's a sweet, neat auto. Look at how, like, perfect it looks. I mean, you can really tell that says Lance McCullers on it. Lance is a great guy. Really helps out in the Houston area whenever he can. Just a super guy. And, he's really a tenacious dude and does everything that he does with care and with passion. And it's something that I think a lot of people could strive to do. And he's just an incredible guy. And I managed to get this off of eBay many years before he was even in the World Series and closing it out, Game 7 of the ALCS. But yeah, so those are all my favorite cards from my PCs. I've got plenty of others, but these are kind of the ones that I like right now. I kind of go through phases. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe to my channel. I'm kind of getting this thing launched at a weird time. For me, I'm welcoming my son into the world about a month from now. So I'm going to try and churn out some content for you guys in the next month before he gets here. And then, of course, I'm assuming things will kind of slow down next month when he gets here. But I'm still going to try and be as active as possible in the community. If there is something that you're interested in and in my videos, feel free to comment and shoot me an email at crushcitycc@gmail.com. And we can chat about it. We can talk about what you like, and maybe we can, do a nice exchange. But I really appreciate you watching this video, and thanks so much.